Hello student, today I am going to deliver a lecture of CAD and CAM to discuss the scope of CAD and CAM in industry. The contents of today's lectures are definition of CAD, CAM and SIM, the general product cycle, then I will discuss the scope of CAD and CAM or what activity a CAD and CAM system can fulfill during the product cycles. After that, we discuss the basic computer technology related with the computer systems, and then we briefly discuss the fundamentals of CAD, and then finally we will discuss the general design process. First, what is CAD and CAM? The CAD and CAM means a computer assisted system which is used to design and manufacturing a product. Basically, it is the technology concerned with the use of digital computers to perform certain functions of design and manufacturing in a industry. Now, first I would discuss what is CAD. So CAD is basically defined as a system in which computers are used to create, modify, analyze, or optimize an engineering design. And computer system basically consists of hardware as well as software. Similarly, computer-aided manufacturing or CAM refers a system in which computers are used to plan, manage, and control the operation of a manufacturing plant, either through a direct or indirect application of computer with the plant's production resources. The application of computer-aided manufacturing systems fall into two broad categories. First one, computer monitoring and control, and second one, manufacturing support system. In first application, computer systems is used to monitor and control the manufacturing activity of an manufacturing plant or industry. And in second applications of CAM includes the system which support manufacturing or manufacturing industry. Now, first we will discuss the first category of application of CAM, and this is computer monitoring and control. Here, computer is directly connected with the resources of manufacturing plant and used to monitor or control the process. And computer monitoring and control can be separated into monitoring applications and computer applications. So first, computer process monitoring. So here the computer integrated system is basically used to monitor the manufacturing process and collect data from the process as shown in diagram A. And during second system, computer process control, here computer assisted or controlled system basically obtain the data from the manufacturing process, and along with that it also control the process, or it can send command to control the manufacturing process, like it can increase or decrease the speed of a particular machine or process, and so on. The second category of applications of CAM systems is manufacturing support application. So in this case, computer is not directly related with the monitoring and control of the manufacturing process, but it support and or it used in support of the production operation. Like with the help of computer, we can prepare scheduling, planning, forecasting, or collect the information by which the firm's production resources can be managed more effectively. So in this type of applications, computer will not control or monitor the manufacturing process directly, but they help a company, manufacturing company, for preparing their plan, schedules for forecasting purpose, and for sending instructions or collecting or sending information between the various departments of the industry. Now another term which is also used in industry is computer integrated manufacturing. And computer integrated manufacturing means a system which integrate CAD, CAM, and business aspects of a factory. Basically, it controls the function which falls under the category of computer-aided design and computer-aided manufacturing, as well as the business aspect of a company also. Our main aim of computer integrated manufacturing is to obtain complete automation with all process functioning. As see from the slide, SIM basically consists of CAD and CAM systems. Now question arises, why we need CAD, CAM or SIM system? So basically these systems are used to increase productivity of the designer, and through which we can also increase the productivity of company. Second, these systems help in improving quality of the design, which will be reflected in the quality of the finished product. It will help in improvement during communications between the departments. Through this system, we can create a manufacturing database, and which can be used in case of repeat orders. Through which system we can create and test tool path and optimize them with the help of computer. And with this system we can schedule or plan the production, and we can take care of the manufacturing resource planning. B, through these systems, we can effectively control the shop floor, and B, through these systems, we utilize the floor space effectively. Now, I would like to discuss basic cycle of certain product or phases through which a product goes from conceptualization to the phase out of the this product. The product life cycle starts with the conceptualization of a product, and this is directly linked with the customers' demand and market's demands. And when we conceptualize a product, after that we did the processes which known as design engineering. During these processes, we analyze the we created the design, create solutions or create designs, and then analyze through software and through simulation, and then optimize the product shape and size of components of a particular product, and after that a detailed drawing of the design product is prepared, and this activity is known as drafting, and this draft of the final product is sent to the manufacturing section of the industry or plant, where planning for manufacturing of that product take place. And here we also decide how much quantity of raw materials are needed and when we have to order these. We also find out if any requirement of any new machines or tools for producing this product. And then company of prepared detailed schedule for production of that product, and after that actual production of that production takes place, and then quality control department take care of the quality of the manufactured product by taking feedback or doing certain tests on the manufactured product, and if qualities of these products are okay, then these products sent into the market, and from there customers acquire the product and use it for their intended purpose. So these are the basic phases through which a product goes during their life cycle. Now I would like to discuss for what activity we can use computer aided design or computer aided manufacturing system. Now, the first phase of product cycle is conceptualization and product, and this activity is done with the help of computer-aided design, and after that, analysis and synthesis and optimization of design product takes place, and these activities also take care by computer-aided design. And after that, final products drawing have been prepared, and this task is also automatically take care by computer-aided design systems. And then detailed designs sent to the manufacturing section where computer-aided systems help the industry for scheduling of the product, for preparing orders, and planning activity for manufacturing that product, and then actual production takes place, and then quality check, and all these activities are controlled by a computer assisted manufacturing system. So we can see from this diagram the computer aided design takes care of the design of the product page, and computer aided manufacturing covers the activity from manufacturing planning to manufacturing control. Thus, planning and control activity is taken care by computer-aided manufacturing systems, and design activities are taken care by computer-aided design systems. And if we include all these activities, then systems needed to control the activity of activity of producing a product from design to the manufacture of particular product comes under the scope of computer integrated manufacturing, CAD and CAM. And if we include the other business activity, means selling, forecasting, etc., by integration of computer systems, then the system is known as computer integrated manufacturing. And all activities are controlled automatically to achieve complete automation. Now we will discuss the computer systems, which is a basic or essential ingredient of CAD, CAM or SIM system. And basic computer system consists of three basic hardware like central processing unit, memory unit, and input-output devices. As shown in the diagram, the CPU receives input from outside the world with the help of input devices, and input data goes to the memory, and then central processing unit receives data from input as well as use instructions stored in the memory to do arithmetic or logic unit, or do certain pre-programmed instructions or certain operations in predefined sequences, and then issue the control command, and output is transferred to the outside world with the help of output devices or peripheral devices like printers, readers, or CD disk or pen drive, etc. Now, briefly, I would like to discuss the basic fundamental of computer-aided system and or basically how the system works. So basically, computer-aided systems works on interactive computer graphics, or basically interactive computer graphics is the heart of the modern CAD system. And ICG in computer system is used to create, transform, and display data in the form of picture or symbol. Or the designer, the ICG system, and the human designer, basically these two are the major component of CAD systems. Interactive computer graphics is the tool used by the designer to solve a design problem. In effect, ICG systems enhances the designer's capability. Basically, designer perform the portion of design process, and that is basically a intellectual work, or that requires intellectual skills. Whereas the computer performs the task, which suited its capabilities. Like it can calculate, make calculations with speed, display the data, storage the large data, and thus the resulting system exceeds or enhances the individual capabilities or capabilities of individual components. Basically, CAD systems are implemented in industry to increase the productivity of the designer, to improve the quality of the design, to improve communication, and to create a database for manufacturing. The slide shows the basic design process, which is used for designing any product, or basically this shows a design process which a designer must follow to design a particular product. And I am not going to discuss this process in detail because you already study this process in fifth or sixth semesters in machine design subjects. So here the process is only so to recall you the process which a designer have to follow to design a particular project. And process starts with the recognition of need, and after that they define the problem, and during definition of the problem be finalize the specification of the desired product, and after that synthesis, analysis and optimization process take place, and then we evaluate the design through prototype manufacturing, and then we will present the final project to the competent authority for their approval. Now, these are some basic or fundamental questions which can be solved after going through these lectures. Thank you.